A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Ruben Neves. Not the most accurate pass. Shifted it to the flank. He's got away. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Driven in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Nicely spread. He has found the way through. Delivered low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bernardo Silva stands tall and stands strong. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has not gone well. Ruben Dias does well to get it back. That has been knocked clear. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Good ball, good take. Quarter of an hour played. He's picked his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Well, there's the clearance. Ruben Dias wins the duel this time. No, he wasn't going to let him past, and he was quick to react. That's destined for the flank. There will be a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. He's shifting through the gears here. Elects to cross. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Rafael Leao.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to dink it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's intervened well there. That's going wide left. It's a good run down the right. Cleared away. Pedro Neto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedro Neto picks it up out wide. Nice looking ball. Dink through. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And that's gone route one. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a really well-measured ball. Bruno Fernandes. That's a good ball out wide. He's in a great position here. Oh, what has happened here? And the ball is out of play. And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Portugal really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
He's had it taken off him. Bruno Fernandes. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he can thump it away. Cross from Cancelo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Portugal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's not an especially good pass, that. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That has been slung wide. João Felix! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
The United States can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And he's gone looking for safety. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
He's having a shot! And that is well cleared.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He is through here. That's a good foot in there. It's a pretty loose pass. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's being shifted off it. And this is Ronaldo. That is good alertness. Portugal need to make something happen here. Now it's Pedro Neto. And he's whipped it across. And he's quick to get rid. In once more. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution for United States.
The United States are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Nicked it back promptly. That looks a good ball through. Rapidly approaching the end. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And that has been knocked clear. That'll be a corner.
Substitution for United States.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's taking no chances there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Played into space. Oh, that's a key interception.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he's got away from him. Now that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
That has been knocked clear. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Number 13.
No winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next. The hostilities have already resumed. He's having a shot! Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Number 15.
Good play on the left-hand side here. He's found a way through. João Felix delivers. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh no, this does not look good. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's done it! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Number 18.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He's found a way past. Some resolute defending there. Ruben Neves proves too strong. Now it's Ramos, and he's managed... Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
That's a throw.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's made its way to him. No, that's been intercepted. And it is half-time in extra time.
Security staff for each block.
So
Please
15
report to the
key
locker room
minutes of
immediately.
football still to come. One side will throw everything at it. The other looks to protect a 1-0 scoreline with its life. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. It has been a slugfest. Shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's going for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Gonzalo Ramos has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Portugal have their third corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Portugal still ahead by the game's only goal. And he's managed to get rid. Portugal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Aims beyond the defence. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared without hesitation.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And here's João Felix. Distributed tidily. And that is that. Portugal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Portugal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who...
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello,
Two teams,
everybody,
each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other.
Against Portugal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. There's the whistle, and here we go. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played into space. Sutalo gets over and intercepts. Kovacic looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Pasalic, and he's managed to get free.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Now it's Rafael Leao. He has found the way through. Oh, that's neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rafael Leao has it out wide and in space. Sosa can get it clear. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it's hard to overlook this man, Ivan Perisic, who plays with a fire in his belly. You know, he likes to play as an out-and-out left winger. His greatest strengths being his work rate and crossing, but he'll do a good shift going backwards too.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Nicely shaped ball. He's found space here. That's tidy. He slings it in. Plays it in low.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And it's Sosa.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Pedro Neto picks it up out wide. Ah, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vlasic. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Goodyear. That is good alertness. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Modric. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Modric. Pasalic. Now Modric. Looking for options for movement. João Cancelo spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. Modric. Now it's Pasalic. He's got away. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Incoming delivery. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Perisic is there, and he can pick it up. That's going wide left. Bernardo Silva. Livakovic claims comfortably. Kovacic. Vlasic. Pasalic. And he can clear it away. Vlasic. Now it's Budimir. And he was quick to react. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Budimir. Now it's Vlasic. And that could set him on his way. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's had it taken off him. Šutalo. And it's Juranovic. He's shifting through the gears here. Chips it through. Only partially clear. What a throw in. Bruno Fernandes. Crossed into the box. And that is well cleared. Sosa. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And now, please
Your views on the first half?
It's been all left field, and while the supply has been decent, it's bringing no reward, so this needs a different approach.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensive. Oh, good fly! And he scores! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Ruben Neves charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's beaten the lot. Pedro Neto! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Kovacic. Played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. Now that looks a decent ball. That's going to go a long way. Gonzalo Inacio. Nicely spread. And here's Neto. Chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And the keeper beats it away. Shot at goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Modric. It's a really well-measured ball. Perisic. He's picked his way through. Aims beyond the defence. Portugal are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score.
The attendance for this match.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Vlasic. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Guardiola can clear it away.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution in progress.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Oh, good spread. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, that has not gone well. Kovacic. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Pasalic. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bernardo Silva, nice looking ball.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Budimir.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Bernardo Silva. Croatia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Modric. Knocks it into space. Schutalo. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And he's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. And he can thump it away. Sousa. Perisic. Tries to play it through. Now it's Vlasic. Lofted in. He leaps for it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Space for him to turn and look. Aimed at the far side. It's a clearance, but not much of one.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Sousa. And here's Pasalic. But not. So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Portugal really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Somewhat off target. That is good progress on the left. Takes aim and crosses. Keeper's dealt with that. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make...
And a header! Bernardo Silva can get it clear. That's really good defending. And that looks a decent ball. Always onto this. Well, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, nicely intercepted. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Good pressure, determined, intense. And it's Rashford. And they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldo is onto this. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Driven in. Pickford claims it without any fuss. Still goalless at the moment. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Cristiano Ronaldo clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Rodgers. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very nicely done. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rashford. Turns back here, probably the best option.
England genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Portugal have it back and can go again. Rashford. Now Rodgers. Rashford. Now Rodgers. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to play it through. Anderson. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And back to the goalkeeper. And it's Stones. Konsa. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to pass it through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And he cuts out the supply. Gonzalo Inacio. Now it's Rashford. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedro Neto. Aims beyond the defence. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Rice. Rodgers. And he's managed to get free. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's picked his way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant.
Oh, he's on his own! Shapes to shoot! Konsa gets it clear. And that was very necessary. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Saka knocks it into space. And the through ball. Takes a shot! And he hits the net! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
England have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now it's Rashford. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. João Cancelo. Cross flung into... Terrific effort! And he's there to belt it away. Bruno Fernandes. Konsa can clear it away. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Anderson. And it's James. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
That is good alertness. Trincao. Oh, that's delightful. Showing good feet. Cross goes in there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's put paid to the danger.
Substitution for England, number 25, Rashford. Coming on to replace
Now here's the delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Substitution.
And he's gone backward here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, and again! Ruben Neves. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bellingham.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Joao Felix. Can he get it through? Shot at goal! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Number 3.
That pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Konsa promptly onto that, and that is that.
Number 16.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Tries to get it clear. And it's Palmer. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has ended up in no man's land. Konsa. And he's being shifted off it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rice.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Kane. Stood up well to him there. That's a good foray he's making. Stones spots it and intercepts. Anderson. Now it's Kane. Now it's Saka. And that will be it. Defeated, dejected, deflated, the ultimate disappointment.